What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's time for something a little bit out of left field. If you're looking at the title of this video, you're probably like, the fuck is he doing reviewing a John Legend and the Roots album? Well, I'll tell you exactly why I'm doing it, because it's fucking good. Yeah. You probably thought this review was going to be like, what the fuck is up with this? No. Wake Up by John Legend and the Roots was an album that came out here in 2010, in fact, only about a month or so ago. And I gotta say, as far as collaborations are concerned, there's very few that I really listen to. Of course, I listen to some splits and the like, because I'm a huge metal guy. Like, metal, come on, But here's the thing. Whenever you deal with a collaboration like this, it's something that's really interesting, especially whenever I found out that a lot of these songs were not original songs. Instead, they were old covers of songs that really, were old political songs and old, songs about society, very sociological, very smart-willed songs by some great artists such as Bill Withers and the like, from back in the 60s and 70s. And this really took my interest a lot because back whenever I was a little cover killer, but back before I had a nation around me, surrounding me, expecting me to give them all this musical information, I listened to a lot of oldies in my parents' car. Yeah, it's the truth. You don't like it? Fuck you. Because it's the truth. And you cannot deny the truth. I can't deny my past, and I'm not going to deny my past. That's why I'm telling you exactly what it's all about. So let's get right into this album. John Legend and the Roots, Wake Up. Fantastic affair. 12 tracks on the standard edition. I have the 14-track edition, actually, that features the Waiting for Superman version of Shine and another version of Wake Up Everybody, which is a live in-studio performance. Really, really cool. Really, really good stuff. But here's the thing. This is an album where this collaboration is trying to give a new modern-day spin on these old classics. It's really kind of like bringing them back from the grave, so to speak, even though they're not really dead, because these are songs that are still beloved by many, many people today. But this is exposing them to a new audience. That's exactly what this guy is doing. That's exactly what Legend and the Roots are doing, along with other people, along with other artists such as Common. That's another one, another great rapper. And here's the thing, there's a fusion right here going on here. There's a lot of funk going on here. There's also that little infusion of rap a little bit. You have some very soulful vocals by John Legend. You know what? Here's the thing. I've read a lot of reviews for this particular release, and a lot of them have been generally favorable. However, a couple people have said that Legend's kind of like, a rookie swimming with the sharks here. He's swimming with the pros, and he's not really doing these songs justice. And this is where I disagree. I think that John Legend gives a very inspired performance on this particular album, and I think everything that he does is very well done. And the blend that he's able to do with the Roots, with the music that they're able to provide in the background, and all of the guests that they got on this particular album, I think it's really, really tastefully done and well balanced. I think it's a big word. Balance is fantastic on this record. You have a lot of upbeat, up-tempo tracks, but at the same time, they do know how to cool it down a little bit with songs such as Hang In There right after a Little Ghetto Boy. It's a really, powerful song. Of course, the song Shine, the track Shine, is the only one that is original out of this entire group, and it's one of the most soulful songs in the entire album. You have Marvin Gaye songs on here like Wholy Holy and everything like that, and then, of course, Bill Withers' I Can't Write Left-Handed follows that up, and they are not afraid to go 12 minutes with this particular track. And I think that's something that's really powerful. It really shows that they are willing to be dynamic. In resurrecting these songs, they are not going to settle for just resurrecting fragmentations of the song. They're going for the whole thing, the whole beast, man. They're going to go all out. Now, this actually sold pretty well whenever it came out. It was number 8 on the Billboard Top 200 whenever it was released, so definitely kudos on that. A lot of people, I think, were pleasantly surprised with this record, and this is a record that I will recommend to many, many people in my store. As you know, I work at a music store, so this is something that I will highly recommend to people who are looking for something new that maybe has a little bit of an old flavor to it, something that's updating the past and making it sound even better than before. You're not going to replace the originals. The originals are always going to be the best, but if you typecast this album as just merely being some sort of past worship, it's a damn good version of past worship. It's the type of masturbation towards these tracks that you really want to hear. And I think that all of the artists that hear these tracks are going to be, they're going to think of them very, very highly, and they're also going to reflect upon what they did and really enjoy it. There's a lot of great stuff to be found on this particular album, and that's why I am going out of my way to recommend it to you. This is an album that I've listened to countless times in the store. This is something where I will recommend this. I will beg and plead that we play this in the store, and it will happen. And I just love it. I just love it. And finally, they've started to recognize this. Wake Up Everybody, one of the first singles, is now on the newest FYE, in-house music circulation disc, or whatever the hell you want to call it. And let me tell you, I just love it. This is a fantastic record. This is something that's really outside of my box. It's outside of my comfort zone. It's something that you would not typically hear me reviewing, but I really think that you guys, if you're very, very musically open, if you have a big musical mind, or if you're somebody who's new to the Cover Killer Nation channel that's checking this out, who's already a fan of this is something that you definitely need in your collection. It's something that is essential to your collection, in my opinion, because it's really showing how the past can be modernized in a very tasteful fashion, and also done very, very well by talented artists of today. No disrespect to those of the past, but this is done very, very well, and it's something that should be in your collection. Thank you guys, and have a good one. Wake up, everybody! No more sleeping in bed! Listen to this record, it'll get stuck in your head.